Hello everyone, this is Zooc, and today I'm bringing you a new drawing video. This one is going to be the Graug from Shadow of Mordor. The Graug is basically a huge monster in the universe. This one in particular is the legendary White Graug. At some point throughout in the storyline, you encounter a dwarf, and you set upon a mission to kill the legendary White Graug, which at some earlier date killed the dwarf's brother. And that's pretty much it. That's the entire backstory. So the Graug is a fierce beast, attacks everyone, cares not for anything, and yeah, that's it. But this entire project was basically an exercise of style, really. I found this new brush in Manga Studio that I wanted to play around with, which basically makes everything look like a traditional drawing, and I think that's really cool. And it also makes things a lot easier when it comes to finishing a drawing when you're pressured by time. For example, this one took about four hours and a bit, which in a traditional setting would take maybe 6 hours with all the shading and all the details and everything. So I really like it, and I'm probably going to use it again, even for color drawings. I think it would probably work. So that's basically it about the drawing. I want to use this video as an opportunity to talk a bit about how the channel is going and recent issues that some people have brought up. I get a lot of questions and statements regarding the absence of Q&A videos. Well, there's a longer explanation that I care to give, but basically, all in all, it comes down to I've traveled a lot, and there were big interruptions in the schedule, and it's hard to get back into it. And on the second part is that I kind of ran out of things to talk about. That's basically what it comes down to. Like, I'm only 28 years old, and a limited number of things have happened to me, and I've had quite a few fun stories to tell in the past, and I know people have enjoyed them, but not much has been happening lately. Other than my house being threatened by burglars recently, that's basically the most exciting thing that happened to me. And also, hooking up with this girl from Prague, which, what am I going to talk about? Like, oh, I got a girlfriend, and she's cool, so that's it. So, I am truly sorry that content is not as abundant as it used to be. But again, there's not much left to discuss. Like, sure, there are these major world conflicts going on, like Ukraine and Russia, or the Ebola thing, or God only knows what else, political issues. But quite frankly, how fun is that to discuss for 30 minutes? I don't find it as fun anymore. There's always the political situation in Romania, which is like, I've gotten lost in that shit. I have nothing more to say about it because it's been so back and forth and just jumbled for the last years that I just don't care anymore, really. I'm just gonna go vote with whoever I want to vote with, and that's gonna be it. So yeah, I'm not as involved in things that don't affect my real life, because I'm working on getting some money to fix my house. Maybe now that I am with this girl, I'm gonna be traveling a bit to Prague back and forth and spending some time with her. And also on a daily basis, I spend a bit of time with her. So there's not really a lot of spare time left for me to actively research topics that I can debate with myself for 20, 30 minutes. So if you do watch any Q&A video, just know that there is a link in the description to a thread on Facebook that has a lot of questions. So if any of the new guys that feel that they want to know something or have an interesting topic to bring up, feel free to post it there, and by all means, I'll gladly do that again. So nowadays, basically the frequency of content is like one drawing video every 3, 4, 5 days at most. So I try to keep it within that. I realize that's very few videos. It's basically 4 or 5 videos a month, but that's kind of what I'm comfortable with now. I wish I could do more, yeah, because it's easy for me to talk for 20 minutes as opposed to draw for 6 hours. I would much rather sit here and just blabber on for vlogs over and over. Super easy for me. I don't know what to say anymore. Not a lot of fun topics left, but I might read some new books and come up with some new things that are relevant to our daily life that maybe don't get approached much in discussion, and we'll get back into it. So, if you think that I'm losing interest in the channel or anything like that, that's definitely not the case. I'm not going to let this die. It's been going on for almost 5 years now. So it's been a very interesting experiment for me, and it has brought me many, many, many benefits. Both social, and monetary and financial, not the channel itself, but what the channel stands for, which is a platform for me to discuss about aspects of my life, my personality, the work I do, show off the work I do. And that brought in a lot of clients that otherwise would have never discovered me. And also a lot of interesting people that I've talked to, played games with. So I'm definitely not planning on abandoning the channel. So I know some people think that when content is sporadic, then the channel is dying, so they stop watching everything. Like, that's not really the case. That's not going to happen. It's just for now, I'm just taking it easy a little bit and trying to find some stability in life, I guess, until I know I'll be in one place for a long time and have a stable situation. So thanks for the people that have stuck around for so long. Like, it's really cool of you guys that you've been watching my shit for 4 years. Like, you spent 4 years listening to me talk about my life and drawing bullshit on YouTube. So that's really cool. Like, I still recognize some names from the first days that after I started my channel. So that's really awesome. And also a mini apology for everyone that has endured like my difficult personality throughout the years. I recently went on not a journey, but I'm trying to rediscover myself, I guess, and maybe change a few things about my attitude that I always thought were correct, and maybe they're not so correct anymore. You know, I've had a little bit of feedback from some important people in my life about certain things, and now I'm trying to become a bit more adjusted in the way that I behave. So I realized that I've been an unusual person. Let's put it that way. I've been called that many, many times. So sorry if you've been offended by the things I've said or the way I've said them, but my intentions have always been good. You know, I just want everyone to appreciate what they have and not hurt each other and have a good life and try to change it for the better. And that's kind of what it's always been about. So yeah, I'm derailing now into some other bullshit. Anyway, that's basically it about the Q&As. Like, I'm gonna try and start finding interesting topics to discuss and talk about, and hopefully revive your guys' interest in my channel, because my views have gone down the past few months, and it's sad to see. Like, my subscriber count is going up and my views are going down. So I think that people are believing that the channel is dying soon, but I'm not gonna let that happen 100%. So that's not even a factor. So stick with me and it'll be good eventually. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Please rate that shit if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.